Hi everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. In today's video, we are going to learn priority key implementation in JavaScript. We already understood what a priority key is. Now let's see how to implement it using both array and linked list. So let's get started. So before writing the code, let's quickly revise what a priority key means. A priority key is just like a normal key, but here every element has a priority. The element with the highest priority come out first, not the one who came first. For example, emergency room, CPU scheduling, and these all are used priority queues. So there are two ways to implement a priority key, array based and linked list based. Array based are very simple to start with, and insertion is bit slow because we need to put items in the right place. And linked list also similar, but insertion is done in order inside the list. Both gives big of n in insertion and big of 1 in deletion. So every element in the priority key has two things, a value data and a priority number like 1, 2, 3 and so on. Usually smaller number means higher priority. For example, value task 1 priority is equal to 1. So task A is more important. Now let's understand how the array method works. Whenever we insert something, we check where to place it. If its priority is higher, we insert it earlier in the array, so the highest priority element stay at index 0. We will create method like enqueue, dequeue, front is empty and print. So let's move to VS Code and start writing the priority key using array. So first I will create a class priority key, class priority key, and a constructor having this dot items is equal to blank array. So inside the constructor we simply store items in an array. Now let's write the enqueue function method. Here we insert element in the correct position based on the priority. Enqueue, it takes value and priority, and first const new item equal to value and priority, means we make a object of this new item, and let added is equal to false. So first I create a new object, a new item, and a flag called added. Now start a for loop, let I equal to 0, I smaller than this dot item dot length and I plus plus. And if priority is smaller than this dot items of I dot priority, then we had this dot items dot splice and I 0 and new item, and make this added is equal to true and break this loop. So here this loop check if the new element has higher priority, we insert it at that position by using this priority is greater smaller than this dot item dot I of dot priority. If added is false, means we do not add any item, so then this dot items dot push this new item. So if did not enter anywhere, we simply push it at the end of the this. What happened? Why this give this red error? Okay, I just come out from this enqueue, that's why this gives the red error, because it does not identify this added flag. So now just write the dequeue function, so it remove the highest priority item from the front. So dequeue, and first check whether if this dot is empty I just create this empty function. Wait a minute. And if this is empty, then just return underflow message. Underflow. And if it has item, then items dot shift, remove the first value of this from this queue, and just write the functions that is the front. These are the helper functions. Return this dot items of 0 and is empty. It check returns this dot items dot length triple equal to 0, and in print just write console.log this dot items. So that is for this array version. If you want to check, just write the const pq equal to new priority key and pq dot nq task 1 having priority 10 and pq dot nq task 2 having priority 5, and if I just pq dot print, let me run this, not 38. So if you see, the task 2 is come at this position at the index 0 and task 1 is at the index 2. And if I write pq dot nq task 3 with the value 15, and if I run this, see this comes at this position. Just change the value task 4. Now give the smaller one 8. If you see, this come at the before this 10. So that's how this all works in the priority key using this array. So now let's move to the linked list logic. Here each node has value, priority, and a link to the next node. Let me we see the array based implementation, and QDQ front is empty. So in this linked list we have each node has value, priority, and a link to next node. We insert the new node in the correct position based on the priority. The head will always contain the highest priority task. So let's write the code for this too. Let me comment this. So first make a class node and constructor. It takes value and priority, and this dot value equal to value, this dot priority equal to priority, this dot next equal to null. So here now write the class priority key and make a constructor. It contains this dot head is equal to null. So initially this linked list is empty. Now let's write the enqueue method here where we place node in the correct position. Enqueue, and it takes value and priority, and check. Let first make the new node. Let new node equal to new node with the value and priority. Give these value here. Now first check if this dot head is null and priority is smaller than this dot head dot priority. Then new node dot next is equal to this dot head, and this dot head equal to new node, and return. So if the list is empty or the new item has a higher priority than the head, we simply insert it at the first position, at the starting position. Now let current equal to this dot head, and run this while loop where current dot next is and current dot next dot priority is smaller than equal to priority. Yes. Yes, now works. So now run this and update this current every time. Current is equal to current dot next. Why this is giving error? Just normal, I forgot this curly braces here. Now in last we keep moving until we find this right spot here by the using this current dot next dot priority, and in last we just update this new node dot next is equal to current dot next, and current dot next is equal to new node. So a single basic enqueue function, normal linked list function, just adding this extra check of this next dot priority is smaller than equal to priority. Then dequeue method. In this, if this dot head is null, then return underflow. And let remove is equal to this dot head, and this dot head equal to this dot head dot next, and return remove. So we just take this first element in the removed this variable and update this dot head is equal to this dot head dot next, and return this remove just to tell what we removed here. And then next is the front end is empty function to these are the helper function of this. Return this dot head to check what is at the top, and is empty. Return this dot head is triple equal to null. So let's run this make this object. Let pq equal to new priority queue, and pq dot enqueue dot, wait, I already have this, why should I write? So let's console.log pq and run this. So if you see had a node task 2, then task 4, and so on, as similar to the array 1, there is no change in this. So in this we see enqueue, dequeue, front is empty, and we already walked through this example, task 1, task B, and task C. So time complexity is simple. Array method has insertion big of n and deletion is big of 1, and linked list is insertion is also big of n, deletion is also big of 1. So both almost behave the same for our level. So to quickly summarize, priority key is queue is the priority plus queue plus priority, and we can implement it using array or linked list. Both are the normal one, just like normal queue, and the main part is inserting our items in the correct place, and it is heavily used in the real system. So that's it for today. In this next video, we'll see priority key versus normal key comparison. If you find this easy and helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to JD Codebase. I will give you the whole code and this PPT in the video description also. Thanks for watching.